move with the removal of the headphone jack under the cover of environmental protection. But that was far from the truth, because in that same year, Apple introduced the AirPods, meaning now you were forced to buy them. It's true that this move shocked many of Apple users, but little did we know that Apple has just started one of the worst trends in the smartphone history, and we'll see its impact later. 2017, the S8 versus the iPhone X, one of the best upgrades that happened in the smartphone's history. The first iPhone with an OLED display, the first iPhone to feature the Face ID and the removal of the home button. Same on the other side. First Samsung phone with iris scanning and facial recognition, first Samsung with an infinity display, and first model to feature a USB-C port. Just when we thought that's the peak, Samsung kept pushing. And this time, with the most feature-packed Samsung ever, the Galaxy Note 9. That phone was the first of its kind to feature the 512GB storage option, and with the addition of microSD expansion, that was an insane combo. It also had the biggest battery ever at that time in Samsung history, with 4000 mAh, same as the standard S25, and the first S Pen with Bluetooth remote control. Wait, still not subscribed? Come on, bro. All you have to do is
follow the damn train!
Like and subscribe. Now, I can already hear someone asking, why did you mention the Note 9 instead of the S9? Well, the S9 was great and had few solid upgrades, but the Note 9 was literally the last everything phone in Samsung's lineup, because after the release of the S10 later, things start changing. 2020, the year that deserved the worst year ever title by the Times magazine. I was hosted there too. Yes. Anyway, 2020 was a major shift in the smartphone world. Apple released its three main models, the iPhone SE, the iPhone 12, and the iPhone 12 mini, which was great for its small size, but didn't sell well, due to its poor battery life. So Apple stopped producing it. But what sparked the controversy is Apple's decision to remove the charger from the 12 box. Now this had a major reaction from the fans, which saw this move as another way from Apple trying to milk every penny from their customers. But as we said before, Apple had already started this trend of removing existing features, so at this point, nothing was surprising. What was surprising, though, was Samsung. Samsung released 4 models in 2020, the S20 series, the Note 20 Ultra, the Z Fold, and the A51. The S20 was the first S model with a 120Hz refresh rate display, and also the first model to remove the headphone jack and hearth